Yo guys, what's on? Is your boy, the Cornish King, and today, and today I'm going to be showing you the best possible squad to have on career mode and in online friendlies against your friends. So if you ever, say for example, if you wanted the two best players in the world, Messi or Ronaldo, you do not have, the way I'm going to show you, you do not need to be Barcelona or Real Madrid for this here. Although you can be, you can have, or you could be Real Madrid and you can still get Messi, or, oh my god, this is starting to annoy me, and on a YouTube video, and bloody god knows how long. I'm using a different phone than what I used to use. Do apologise about this, guys. It's going to keep falling, but hopefully if I don't make too much movement, it should be fine. But, yeah, or if you want to be Barcelona, but you want Messi, instead of having, instead of being, for example, instead of having Neymar, then you can still do that using this team. You can also have it from League 2, all up to the Championship, to the Premier League, to teams like, you know, in the Mexican League or in the Dutch League. You can use this method the way I'm going to be showing you. And you can also do it for when you have legends as well. So if you want to have Stuart Downing or something like that, but because he just recently joined the club, you can still get him. Or if you want to get Zlatan Ibrahimovic, on this game he just recently joined PSG on the career mode, but you can actually get him using the way what I will be showing you here today. So without further ado, guys, let's get away. I mean, if you want to, you can smash this like button, and I'm looking for around 10 likes. That's all I want at the moment. I just want 10 likes. That's all I want. If you can smash out 10 likes for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Give me a thumbs up for that. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. So you come onto this little thing here, like. So first of all, you go onto the. Oh, should I get back again for you just to show you? You go on this thing, and it's called Team Sheets. This little thing here, Team Sheets, right? You go on that. Now, the first I've obviously supported. Well, I've got Real Madrid here at the moment, but it should be Man United really. But I just couldn't really be bothered because I made a secondary account, so I couldn't be bothered to change it. Pretty much. So, like for example, okay. So at the moment, in this team here, you got Sanchez. Now, if you wanted to buy Sanchez in the game, you actually won't be able to buy him because he just recently joined from Barcelona, right? But with this method I'm going to show you, you can. So, well, anyway, oh hello, I've gone off the English now, so. I'm going to go to my club, Manchester United. Now look, you see this club here, Manchester United, and, you know, and it's like, oh, that's a bit of a bad team. But with the method I'm going to show you, you can change. So at the moment, we got Manchester United's default 4-5-1, right? So here's the team, right? You got Hernandez, who's like a really good player. You got Young, you know. You've got Schweinsteiger, Herrera. Because this isn't actually like updated. This is like from the original game. This is from the original day it came out. So if you wanted to start, but obviously up to you. I mean, if you don't, this is the only way how you'll be able to do it on this one. You won't be able to get any online updates or anything like that. So you won't get like 95 Messi, or you won't get anything like that. You only get the original versions of when they first started in the game. So like for example, Hernandez, he's now gone over to Bayer Leverkusen, but on this game he was on this team a few days after this game come out. That's why you can still get him in the for what's it called? You got David De Gea, 86 rated. Valdez as well, who's now gone. Rojo, who's now like down. He's gone down now in the actual game. You got Jesse Lingard, who's a centre attacker midfield here. But he's actually playing on left wing now. He plays on left mid now. And I'm going to go for a formation, just very quick, where I'm going to go for the three at the back, if I can find it. 3 at the back. 2 in the middle. I'm going to go for a 3-4-3 flat, right? Go on to squads. So that's that team there. Now, if I didn't want to have any of these, players at all, right? So I'm going to keep it at that for a moment, right? Let it save. Now, you go on team sheets, right, what creates multiple squads, right? But the thing I'm going to be showing you is on my next to this. What is edit teams. Go on this. Now on there you can get a bunch of options. You can go club transfers, you can go team sheets, you can go national squads. So that means if you don't like, so if you want to be like England for a tournament, but you don't like the original team what's on the squad, you can go onto the national teams and you can have like your favourite players. So if like for example you don't like Jamie Vardy and you wanted Daniel Sturridge, but Daniel Sturridge wasn't actually like on the main team itself. Like, you know, I know obviously it's just past the World Cup and past the European Championships and all that, so he would be on there now. But like say for example, you know, or if you wanted like a player from, if you were like Chile, if you were no, not Chile, if you were bought Brazil, and they had like players on, you know, what didn't set your formation. So like if you had like loads of like centre defence mids, but they couldn't play centre attack, but they couldn't play centre midfield, and you like playing centre midfield role with the centre attack midfield, then this is the perfect way. This is, you go on here, national teams, national squads here, look, and just for example, we'll go on Brazil. My team's already set to my original thing, but as you can see there, you got all these. So let's say for example, if I was using centre midfield, 2 centre midfield and centre attack midfield, right? I could swap Ramirez, and then I could go for either Alex Takeda, or well, I'll have Alex Takeda, who's centre attack midfield. He also plays centre midfield role, and there you go. So I just pretty much swapped. I just swapped him. Swapped him pretty much. Fernandinho, if you didn't want Fernandinho in the game, if you wanted, let's see here, let's see, you even got Douglas Costa, who isn't actually on the main, what's it called, and you can get him. That you got Kaka, if you wanted Kaka back, you know, if you wanted to put Kaka in the team instead of like having, that 81, so if you didn't want him, and you wanted to go for Kaka, you could just swap that around and have Kaka straight away. Or, like, say for example, if you didn't want him, if you thought, oh no, I don't like him, he's not that good enough, you know, you can go in, boom, swap in Naldo. Or Felipe Luis, Alexandro. If you didn't want to have him in, and you wanted, look, so you could pop Lucas in. So pretty much, I just put Lucas in, I put him in, I put Kaka in, Takeda in, Alexandro, and Naldo. See, I just put in 4 players from the original start of the team, and I just mixed and matched it up. And if you didn't want him in, you could also go for Delanio, you know, who's also a good player, fast player. So you can mix and match each and every single time. For fuck's sake. You can mix and match every single time using that type of team, using this method. But I know exactly what you guys want. You guys want to know how it's possible to get Messi and Ronaldo in the same team as well as other players. So go on for that. We go on to edit. We go on to club transfers. Obviously, you need to have to clear out a few players from this team. So, go on to Manchester United team. I'll be using what's it called, games. And pretty much from here. So if you just sort it out here like this, and so okay, we got a few average players here. You know, we got Alves, we got Lingard, you got Romero and Johnson, and etc. etc. Matteo Darmian as well. See, now you won't be able to, now if you didn't want to have Matteo Darmian in your team, if you're using Manchester United, you could but you can't actually sell him because he just recently joined. He just recently joined, so you can't actually do anything with him. But on here, I could just do that. If I didn't want him, I could just put him in there, and I could put him in the free agents. Boom, done. See, Matteo Darmian is now a free agent. Sam Johnson, get rid of him. Romero, he just recently joined as well. Won't be able to do nothing with him. There you go, get rid of Romero. Get rid of Lingard. Get rid of Valdez. And also, if you look up here, it tells you how many players. It tells you how many players are maxed. 52. So if you get, so the highest maximum players you can have in one team is 52 for Manchester United. So, and the minimum is I believe just under 12 because of players who are out on loan and stuff. I think it's like 15 is the lowest you can possibly go. I'll have a look at that now. Put him in there, get rid of him, get rid of him, get rid of him, get rid of him, get rid of him. Memphis Depay. If you didn't want to have Memphis Depay in the team, just get rid of him. Hernandez, obviously, because now he's obviously gone elsewhere into Germany. We will swap him into Bayer Leverkusen right now. I've got 20 players of it. Right, so my squad in total now is I've got 20 players on my squad. Fellaini, I'm not really a lover of Fellaini. You can go. Carrick. Now here we go. Now let's see. Warning. Now when you see this sign, I'll read it out to you. When you see this come up on your screen, warning: you cannot make this transfer because Manchester United must have 17 outfielders. Right? So that means now. So if I were to like press back on that, and then go back into Manchester, they've dropped down. Right? But David De Gea is the only goalkeeper there. You know, we've got a few other players here and there. You know, that was at a 4. That's now gone down to a 2. Rooney, you know, like Schweinsteiger. I'm going to keep Schweinsteiger because he's quite a good player. I mean, he's still quite young. You know, he can still go like a long way in the game until like he's at least 33. I mean, that's also a good tip. Well, in my opinion, if you were to go for a player, if you were to buy a player who is over the age of 34, who's over the age of 33, their rating will start to go down. It won't start to go up, it will start to go down because of their age. So if you were to go for a player who is 32, see, this is why it's the best way to do this. Because you can go for a player and you can put him on like a 1-year contract who's like 32 until he's 33, and then put him on a 1-year contract when you actually get on into the game, and you can, you know,